Hello everyone, back with another update video, haul, whatever you want to call it. So I think I said in the last video I spent quite a lot previously. Don't have too much money to spend this month, but I had already, put the money aside. What's the word? Worked into my plans that I'd be spending this money on at least two of these releases, and then looked on CX in Bristol. Even though I only went 5 days ago, they had quite a good turnover of some nice limited edition stuff I've been looking for a while. I try not to waffle too long and get on with it. So yeah, this one I've been waiting for since it was released. I think Sammy G's World of Cinema not only was the one that first told me about it getting a 4K release, but he's done a video on it. I won't open this all up and that, so yeah, go to Sammy's video. I'll link him in the comments. Not only a good video, he goes in depth, opens it, shows all the booklet, but gotta say, something Sammy said on there, you'll probably find out for yourself, really made me laugh the way he says it. One of the funniest things I've seen like this week. So yeah, shout out to Sammy. If you want to see this in more depth, I think Nikki Skin Crawlers, a few other people have done unboxings, but yeah, without being too prejudiced to Sammy's my friend, yeah, I enjoyed Sammy's the most. It's Zombie Flesh Eaters on 4K, sorry about the glare there. $29.99 HMV, ain't too bad for this big kind of box, because I think I paid $34.99 in the past for some of these 4Ks. I think if you pre-ordered it, maybe you can still get it now, but if you did pre-order it off of Arrow Video Direct, maybe you can get it through Amazon, Rarewaves, other places. Basically, they did the alternative cover art, which is nice, but I've already got that alternative cover art on a Blu-ray version, and see if I can quickly grab it. The old DVD. So yeah, it's that artwork. I also have it on the original video, courtesy, I'm not even pointing at it right because it's an opposite angle. Courtesy of Josh Fulci Fan 101. I'll link him in the comments. And I've got a poster of it, which I haven't actually had space to put up. So yeah, kind of nice to actually have the alternative artwork, because I've never seen this artwork before. Yes. I think it's the first time it's been released on 4K. It might have been done by like Blue Underground or something, but the first time it's had a UK release, I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming this is completely uncut, as I've had uncut versions of it. It's a very gory film, and the effects do still stand up. Yes, obviously I've already got it on DVD, Blu-ray, VHS. People might say, why do you need it on 4K and spend the extra money? But it is one of my favourite horror films ever. Probably my favourite Italian B-movie. I was always going back and forth between this and The Beyond as my favourite Fulci film. After watching The Beyond the other day, still enjoy it, but I think The Beyond, some of the effects, I wouldn't say are dated, but they're not as visceral as the effects on this. As you can see, the splinter in the eye bit, quite hard to watch for the lady as well as us. Yeah, it's quite good acting. I think the soundtrack is amazing in it. From 1979, like it says, contains strong gory violence and horror. They're not lying. Starring Tisa Farrow and Ian McCulloch, I think he's called. But yeah, for me, one of my favourite. I wouldn't even say it's really a B movie. It is really well made. I was saying the other day in the WhatsApp group, the movie looms, the scene where there's like a guy has a zombie under the water, and a real shark comes and he grabs it, he bites it. He probably doesn't really bite it. But how they got the zombie to interact with this great white shark, I don't know. I really don't know how Lucio Fulci filmed that. Yeah, it is well made in my opinion. For a low budget sort of film, Zombie Flesh Eaters. It's been doing the rounds. Everyone's done an unboxing, so sure I'm not the first, but this one I've been waiting for a long time for it to come out. Heard a couple of years ago about not only was it a good film, one of the best modern possession films, but quite a disturbing, gory, intense sort of film. I think I asked Matt in HMV over a year ago, maybe 2 years, if it was coming out, and he said, it'd probably come out on Halloween. Looked on the system, couldn't see anything of it. Kind of, I had this Disney Prime, Amazon Prime, more for ordering things and getting them the next day, rather than to watch stuff on there. But it was a £5 an extra a month for Shudder, or you can get a free trial. So I think I got the free trial just to watch this. So I heard such good things about it, and yeah, it lived up to the expectations. Is When Evil Lurks on Second Sight Films. Sorry, it's got a lot of glare. I think it's an Argentinian film. Yeah, it's one of the better films Shudder has done. This and The Coffee Table and The Sadness were the sort of three that I'd heard were infamous, notorious kind of nasty films, but also well made. And yeah, obviously Coffee Table came out on Second Sight. I got that. This has now come out, and then they have announced The Sadness is coming out in October or something. The Sadness, one of the most insane, gory, I guess it's kind of a zombie film you'll ever see. Absolute mayhem for like, it does slow down a bit in the second half. But anyway, we're talking about When Evil Lurks. So yeah, it's basically a possession film, but original, done in a way you've never seen. I guess how The Exorcist sort of freaked people out in like the 70s. This is probably like the modern version of The Exorcist. Well, you know, you've probably seen a lot of like French Extreme, a lot of these kind of, you know, zombie flesh eaters and think that's gory. This is gory, but it's more the subject matter and some of the shocking things, like the girl and the dog is just one bit, is all I'm going to say, that will leave your jaw on the floor. Yeah, it's very well-made film, but yeah, quite hard to watch. Filmed by Demian Rugna, I guess he is pronounced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Argentinian. So tell me the year it originally came out. Obviously, it's only come out today. If I upload this today, being Monday. But yeah, When Evil Lurks. I know a few people that's seen this that do rate it, but yeah, I will say, if you're a casual horror fan, then proceed with caution, because yeah, I'm quite jaded and it takes quite a lot to sort of I wouldn't say disturb me, but to shock me and then play on my mind after. And yeah, after the last sort of 5 years or so, that maybe is the film the most since Martyrs. Few others, but yeah, that one really sort of played on my mind. Really hard to watch, but you were still riveted to the screen because it's so well done. This one I wasn't planning on getting today. I think Marcus from X-File 2708, obviously me, him, and Ash from Popcorn Horror in the Lords of Darkness WhatsApp group are always talking about cat-free films. So if anybody doesn't know, I think it was like 90s, 2000s, there was films being released, a lot of them by Herman Yao. Well, what they were known as category-free films, where they were like extreme, sort of got banned and things. So 88 films have released a lot of them, including this one. But just for context, if I can find them, Untold Story, Ebola Syndrome are two of the sort of most notorious ones. And then yeah, I think Marcus said 2 were coming out soon, and didn't really think about it. Well, I didn't know it was this soon. So yeah, when I went in there today and seen this, Her Vengeance. Yeah, I was quite happy to pick this one up. It is a cat-free one. That'd be quite a nasty one. Sexual violence, strong bloody violence. It's only on Blu-ray. I don't think it's had a 4K release, but it is only $24.99. Too bad, I thought, for like a big box kind of. I think it's a limited edition set. Don't know too much about this one, but eventually trying to get all the category-free films. Got about 5 or 6 of them. There is another one coming out soon. It might be Dr. Lamb, which is an insane one. So yeah, that's the few HMV. I mean, there's only 3 films there, but that's what, like 30, 70, like 90 quid's worth or something. But like I said, I had budgeted for those. And then yeah, went and see X as I'd seen a few good things on there. Seeing this one, I probably wouldn't have picked it up if it was like 20 or so, like most of these Arrow video special editions are, because I've spoke before about how I prefer the remake. Don't hate this one, but it's not one of my favourite Wes Craven films. And then I asked the lady, because they were kind of in the window but obscured behind a lot of the other titles, if I could see them. Then when she showed me it was £10, I was very surprised. So yeah, I did pick it up. Is Wes Craven's original The Hills Have Eyes from 1977 special edition in the box set. Still has all the gubbins in. You've got the poster, the booklet. I think it's like a 2-disc version. You've got the book. It's all in good condition with a nice hard case. Hopefully these stickers come off. Yeah, they don't seem to be stuck on too bad without ruining the box. But yeah, obviously if it was like £22, £28, like some of them are, I probably wouldn't have bothered, because I do have it on DVD. Never had it on Blu-ray. Like I say, when I first watched it, I didn't love it. I do have the second part. See if I can find it on this kind of case as well. And the second part isn't a great film. First one is better. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I watched it. It was like a DVD version, so I might have to go back and see it again. But I did find, compared to the remake by Alexander Arjar that I spoke about recently on my favourite remakes video, top 10 horror remakes, I think it's better than this version. But I might watch it again and be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, £10 for this special edition of The Hills Have Eyes. I think it was probably priced wrong. Obviously, I checked when I got to the till that as she's scanning it on the till, I'm kind of leaning around trying to like look at the screen to see what she was doing. And then once I paid, I kind of look at the receipt before I put them in my bag and match them up so I can go back and what's the word? Not kick off. Go back and basically be like, you've overcharged me, sort this out. I'll save that one to last because that's the one I've been looking for the longest. This one, I'm pretty sure Ollie Loves Film spoke about, and I think Ash from Popcorn and Horror was the first person I heard speak about. I think it's a coming of age. I'm not sure it'd be my thing, but I thought for £6, really good condition, nice special edition of Licorice Pizza. So yeah, don't know too much about it, but yeah, I heard it's a good film. Still got all the like art postcards. Like I say, I'm not going to send them to anyone when I'm on holiday. I don't really get people do with those postcards. Got Blu-ray disc and the DVD, both in good condition. I think it's got reversible art, or just a different sort of art on the inside. I'll show you that. There she is. Weird name. I mean, I can't stand licorice. There's no way I'd want it on a pizza, but probably still not as big a heresy as having pineapple on a pizza, in my opinion. But yeah, Ash, let me know what you think of this one. I thought for £6, even if I don't get on with it, I don't really collect films I'm not going to watch just because they're special editions, but if I don't like it, I could probably trade it back in 6 months' time for more, because I find prices fluctuate, go up and down and that on CEX. But yeah, again, I don't know if this was a bit of a error for £6. It is only 2021. I thought it was older than that. Let me just move this sticker. It's one thing I don't like about CEX. Yeah, put the price there, you've kind of got her. But why do they need to put this stupid little sticker here? Surely everybody knows they're shopping in CEX. I've ranted about this before, I won't go on. But Alana Haim, Cooper Hoffman, Sean Penn, Tom Waits, I think he's a musician, Bradley Cooper and Benny Safdie. Written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Oh, I didn't know it was by him. I've got Magnolia by him as well. Not to be confused with Wes Anderson or Paul W.S. Anderson from Event Horizon and Resident Evil fame. Event Horizon I love, but not Resident Evil. This one quite expensive at $28, but it's been out of print for a long time. One I've never seen. I think I did see the sequel, which wasn't a great film. Heard it's a bit of an Exorcist rip-off and not a brilliant film, but yeah, I kind of seen it then, and I thought if I don't get it now, probably not going to see it again, because yeah, obviously shopping in CEX and places for the last, let's say, like 10 years, never really come across this one. Remember when it first came out, probably during lockdown, I didn't really have the money, I was like furloughed from work, is Beyond the Door. £28 for this special edition, but does have all the bits, all in good condition. I think it's Italian, I'm guessing. Legendary filmmaker Ovidio G. Assonitis. Sounds Greek, actually. Whose Tentacles and Piranha 2. Not heard good things about Tentacles and Piranha 2. Probably not a good indication of its quality. But yeah, it's saying basically it's like a bonkers riff on The Exorcist. But yeah, sometimes I like films that are so bad they're like funny, like Tommy Wiseau's The Room, Birdemic, that Rippy I recently watched, though it wasn't actually that funny. I find entertaining, so good they're bad, but I also find films that are just what I'd call like kabuki level of like insanity, where they take something like The Exorcist and just make it absolutely bizarre, weird, not in a surreal way, but just in like a over the top what the hell they kind of doing. But yeah, nice one to have in the collection, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Hopefully it's not as bad as it could be. I mean, some of these Arrow releases are pretty shocking films. You're kind of like, why are Arrow putting them out? But people like me will buy them, so I guess there's a market for it. And then this, one of my favourite horror films ever, top 10 horror films. I've been looking for this special edition for about 3 years. I know a little while ago, Marcus Maxwell 2708 shared on the Laws of Darkness group that he picked it up, and I was quite jealous. But I've managed to finally find it, all there in good condition. Don't know if you can get the 4K box set. I know you can get the 4K on its own. But yeah, I already had the Blu-ray, so this is an upgrade. With one or two of these, like The Hills Have Eyes and this one, might not have definitely... Well, actually, this I've been looking for a while, but £22, quite a lot to pay, because you've got pretty much exactly the same, like, this case inside. You're just getting, like, the book and all the extra bits. But at the moment, I'm trying to pick up a few things, like I did with the stuff on 4K, so that I've got things to give away in my giveaway video. But yeah, it's an American Werewolf in London. Big special edition. Yeah, again, I've been looking around for this for like, say 5 or 6 years and just never see it around. So yeah, once I seen it in the window at this price, I was kind of like, I haven't got too much money to spend, but a bit of FOMO where I'm like, been looking for it for that long. If I don't buy it when I see it now, then how long will I take to see it again? And as I said, I don't really buy things off eBay and places like that. So if I don't see it in the wild in the flesh, so to speak, in CEX on physical media, then I ain't gonna really come across it. But yeah, sure, everybody knows An American Werewolf in London, filmed by John Landis. Also does the Blues Brothers, which I love, and Trading Places. I think that's Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Pretty sure that's had a 4K release recently. Stars David Norton, who's really good, Griffin Dunn, but most of all, Jenny Agutter. Yeah, I think this is not just her best role, but looks most attractive in this. Yeah, some of her other films, so she's good in like Walkabout and that, she's sort of young, whereas this, yeah, she's got to be like 20s or 30s. But yeah, especially in her like little nurse's outfit. But yeah, one of my favourites, so was happy to kind of upgrade this one. And like I say, I've got standard version. I'll quickly show the things I'm giving away. I'm going to do a video next couple of days talking about it a bit more and saying the details, and then people can comment down below saying, just put a comment and you'll be in the draw. But here are the things that I'm giving away. So obviously I've upgraded Zombie Flesh Eaters to 4K. So I'm giving away the Arrow Video version of Zombie Flesh Eaters. I've turned around to this classic Video Nasty artwork, all in good condition, disc not scratched or anything. And you can flip it round to that when you win it if you want. Not sure if I'm going to do this, give it all to one person to save me on postage, or try and sort of split it to like 2 people or so, just because, you know, certain people I know have got some of these films that in the community, my subscribers and things. If they do win them, the whole bundle, they might not want like 80% of it. So yeah, don't really know yet how I'll divvy it up, but then you've got the stuff. I filmed by Larry Cohen. Obviously, I've recently got the 4K of this. That's the reversible artwork. That's how I've got it on my 4K inside, and then obviously the slip is that. But yeah, I watched this the other day. This will be my forthcoming recent watches. Really enjoyed this. Thought it'd be a horror, but it's a sci-fi. It's kind of a bit more of like a fantasy. I wouldn't say a family film, but yeah, it's not got that much gore or anything, but it is well done. I thought it'd be like a bit of a low-budget B-movie, but no, it's quite a good one. The stuff. Oh yeah, so these I think do trade in for about £6-8 or so. A lot of them on CEX. So yeah, I thought I'd give people some good value in the kind of giveaway. It's not a kind of thing where I'm like, oh, subscribe to me and trying to get more subscribers, you know, grifting in order to subscribe and then you might win something. It's just obviously once I got to 400 subscribers, wanted to not only give something back to the community and to people that have subscribed to me, but a lot of the people have given me a lot of support, and obviously a lot of them from the movie Loons and Lords of Darkness have become good friends in real life, and I've met up with them and swapped things back and forth. And yeah, without going into too much detail of the people, you know who you are if you're my friend. This one, obviously I showed on my recent pickups. I had it on DVD, then I had it on Blu-ray. I finally got it on 4K for £4, so I'm giving away the Blu-ray of Everest. Then I've got No Man of God, the 101 Films Special Edition. Yeah, quite a collectible one. Does have like a little bit of a slice down the front, but hopefully some people won't be too perturbed by that. Comes with the art cards. I think it's got all of them. Got the like disc inside. Yeah, it's film with Eli Roth. I always get his name mixed up. The Hobbit. Elijah Wood. Luke Kirby. Directed by Amber Seeley. It's got Robert Patrick in it from Terminator 2. I wonder if he runs down the road the same. Yeah, I think this is worth about 10 or so usually. Maybe because it's got the little slice. That's why I picked this one up at £3. I've already got it, but I just picked it up to have something else to give away. Obviously, as you've seen from this video, I've now upgraded this. So I'm moving on. An American Werewolf in London. Arrow. Like I say, the inside of the one I've just bought is exactly the same as this case with one disc. So paid extra money just for the book and all the parts. But yeah, like I say, I knew that if I upgraded it, it meant I would have this to pass on in my little draw thing. American Werewolf in London. So yeah, quite a few Arrow I'm passing on. Then this is a double disc. It is only a DVD, but I think it's out of print, quite hard to find. Anchor Bay, quite collectible. Obviously The Hills Have Eyes on DVD. As you've seen, I've upgraded that to the special edition for £10. Still has the book, has the 2 discs, all in quite good condition. Doesn't have the slipcase. I think you can get a slipcase. And then got a few other DVDs. They're not really rare, they're quite generic, so I don't know if anybody want them, but maybe when I do the video I'll show them just in case the winner can, you know, say what ones they want. Maybe I'll do it so if there's 2 winners, if I've got, say, 8 things to give away, the first winner can choose 4 things, but then they might choose the best things. And yeah, I'm not really sure completely how I'll do it yet. But yeah, this one, Altered States, filmed by Ken Russell. I think it's quite hard to find on DVD. Obviously, one I've recently upgraded on Blu-ray. So I'll give that away. If someone wins and they don't want all of this, it's up to them. If they want it, they've already got it, and they want to trade it in CX, they can do what they want with it. It's their winnings. And then, not a film, but giving this one away, if somebody wants it again, is a Funko Pop of Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I don't think it's vaulted or anything, but probably worth like £5 to £10. So if you're a Sonic fan, you might enjoy that one. But yeah, like I say, I'll do a video in a couple of days where people can enter properly. But I thought I'd just give people a little what's the word, precursor of the things that are going to be in the draw. Maybe by then I might have one. I don't think I'm going shopping again. Like I said, I've kind of spent all my money for the month. Saved a bit back for another couple of releases I know are coming out. But yeah, unless I look through the collection and find anything else I might add to give away. Some films I'm moving on I ain't too fussed about. But otherwise, yeah, so quite a tidy bundle. But yeah, more details will come when I do the video in a few days. But yeah, I thought I'd just give everybody a heads up of what they can win. So look out for the video. But yeah, that's all my new pickups and a bit of the stuff I'm showing for the competition. Haven't gone on too long in this, 20 minutes, but I spoke about, 8 films in 20 minutes, so still quite a waffle. But thank you everybody for watching, and yep, I'll do the video soon, and good luck when you do enter. I guess I'll put the names in a hat and draw them out on a video. Yeah, I've never really done a giveaway, so if anybody wants any tips or anything in the comment, if they've done a giveaway, I think Roy's done one, maybe Stuart did, then let me know and I'll see how I do it. But obviously I'll post it out to somebody. That's why I don't want to, do it separate and have to post out 5 parcels at a £5 each, because it's a bit of an expenditure for me when I've already spent a lot of money. But yeah, thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again with that competition video. Goodbye.